Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nikole and today I am sharing 10 healthy snack swaps. I get asked all the time on social media what I look for when it comes to healthy snacks. Do I snack? What brands do I love? And all of those things. So today I am breaking it down, sharing 10 different snacks and what I like to eat instead as like healthier junk food options because you know, snacks are life and I live my life for snacks. So I am definitely a huge snacker and I'm gonna talk all about the things that I love in this video. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe, click that button down below. I post what I eat in a day videos, lifestyle mommy videos, recipe videos, all the things. So be sure to stick around and join the HealthNut fam. All right, let's hop right into the video. All right, first up, we have the chip salty snack category, which Matt is a bigger, crunchy, salty snacker than I am, but being with him for like, I don't know, what, 12 plus years, I am definitely now into the crunchy, salty chips and snacks. So I have a few different ones I'm gonna show you. Also, I'm gonna put ones on the screen that I talk about throughout this video that I just don't have with me because honestly, it was dangerous even buying this amount of snacks that I did yesterday because we, if they're in the house, we're gonna eat them. So that's a tip. If you don't wanna snack all day long, like just buy it in small quantities. This is a brand I really love, CAT. They used to be only in the States, but now I see them popping around in Canada, which is awesome. This one's really good. It's their lime flavor. These are actually grain-free tortilla chips. I think they're made with cassava flour. So these are great if you're just looking for like a low carb option, something a little lighter. They're made with avocado oil. When it comes to chips and snacks, I look at the ingredients always. I look at the ingredients. I look at how much sugar, how much salt. Is the salt coming from just regular salt? Is it sea salt? So the only ingredients this one has is cassava flour, avocado oil, coconut flour, chia seed, sea salt, citric acid, and lime oil. Simple ingredients. I can read everything. I know what it is. They're all recognizable ingredients and I can look at the nutritional fact box. Turn your food around. Everything is there. They have to tell you what's in it, and I think a lot of people forget to turn things around. Don't look at just the pretty marketing colors and wording in the front, because I took marketing in school, and that is, they pay a lot of money to make it appealing and make it sound like it's natural, it's healthy. Like those are just like terms and not really like actually what's in the product. And then for just some other favorites that I've been liking right now, I love these organic clouds. So good. These are a great option for like a cheese puff. They're actually a Canadian company. They're from Quebec, I believe, and certified organic, and they're just delicious. Like these are dangerous. So even though a healthier option, still dangerous, you know? So it's like, it doesn't mean that, oh, it's healthy, it's like vegetables. It's still a snack, it's still a chip. Another thing that we really love is pretzels. So I really like Neil Brothers. They have tortilla chips, they have kettle chips that are really good too. Their salt and vinegar ones are good, barbecue. And these are just honey wheat braids. So they're just like pretzel sticks that are really good. It's great to find healthier snacking options that you can feel like better about eating, supporting awesome companies and better ingredients. And that's what this is all about. Okay, so that's snack number one. The next category, which arguably could be into the chip crunchy category, but I think popcorn is its own thing. Chloe disagrees, but for popcorn, there's definitely some go-to brands of ours. This one is Lesser Evil. This is a cheese one, which I've never tried before. They just didn't have, I didn't see the other one we usually get. But I love their just simple coconut oil and pink sea salt one. It's like the freshest popcorn ever. When you open it, it just smells really nice. And it definitely has a coconut flavor. So if that's not your thing, maybe they have different options. And I actually have some really fun recipes for like your own DIY popcorn seasoning in my cookbook behind me. Also, another brand we love and eat all the time is Boom Chicka Pop. Super cute colors. You've probably seen their packaging in the popcorn aisle. Oh man, I'm hungry thinking of all the snacks that we love. Next category is like the pops, the sodas, whatever you want to call it. We have a few different options that are go-tos. Number one is definitely the bubbly, which is also just like flavored, unsweetened sparkling water. I particularly love the cherry one, is really good. And is this grape? no, blackberry. These are really, I think they have a grape one. I don't know, they have like every single flavor. It's insane. And what I really love is like some days I'll put a couple drops of liquid stevia, some fresh lime. It's delish. So we always, if you come over, we'll always have the bubbly. I don't know why I have to say it like that. The other thing, if you actually want like a pop substitute, is Zevia. I've actually worked with them years ago. We've been drinking Zevia for years. I used to be a big, like when I would drink pop, it was ginger ale, and they have a really good ginger ale substitute. It's sweetened with stevia, and I just think it's such a better option if you're like a pop, like, I don't know, is it pop or soda? You know why I get mixed up? Because Americans call it one thing and we Canadians call it another thing. We say pop, they say soda? We'll just say soda pop, okay? Cover all the bases. Anyways, whichever one you drink, Zevia is just a great option, especially if you're just like addicted to it. You're like, I drink a pop a day. These have 0 sugar, it's just carbonated water, citric acid, stevia leaf extract, and natural flavors. I know people have like mixed things about natural flavors. I don't think they're like the best thing. I don't think they're the worst thing. I think this is a way better option than getting, you know, Coca-Cola or something. But like even just taking plain sparkling water with lime juice in there is delicious, or just as is. Sometimes the only thing that will quench my thirst is the bubbles, you know? And water is great, guys. Like, why do some people hate water so much? It's like my favorite thing, you know? The next category is cereal, because I used to be, and maybe still am, a cereal addict. Like, I was one of those people that would eat like a salad bowl's worth of cereal growing up. Really bad when I was in college, funny enough. I never really had it for breakfast. I still love cereal. I don't like the super sugary ones, and there's definitely some brands and some types I gravitate towards. Ones that I love is just straight up puffed, either Camu or brown rice. I feel like there's some other grains that you can find puffed, and these are so delicious. This was like my go-to snack when I was pregnant. I would eat these all the time, oat milk, a little drizzle of honey, banana, or raspberries and sunflower seeds, and it was so good. Like, they're unsweetened. You have to like add things to it. The only ingredient is whole grain kamut. That's it. And I think they're organic. Yes, they are. So this is great because you can kind of make your own cereal and you know what's in it. It's one ingredient, so much healthier. And then the other one that I really, really love are these heritage flakes. By the way, I'm gonna have a full blog post with all of these products linked down below. Definitely check them out. These two are by Nature's Path. These ones are really good. It's a mixture of Camu, oat, spelt, barley, millet, and quinoa. So I love the mix. They're kind of like bran flakes. And when I was pregnant, these were both, I don't know, cereal is like an always craving. But when I was pregnant, I discovered making my own like cinnamon raisin bran cereal. And I would put this with cinnamon and raisins, and it was so good. Like, it tastes like the real deal. It's just a little bit healthier. I'm gonna pop in a couple of other brands that I really like here that I've tried before. There's a lot of awesome healthier cereals that are popping up, and even some fun ones for kids and stuff that are still like fruity. They look like Fruit Loops, but they're not Fruit Loops. So lots of options when it comes to the cereal department. And like I said, not a breakfast option, but definitely a fun snack or dessert that you can like add some nuts or seeds or fresh fruit to and make it delicious. Next up, we have the gummies, which I have a sweet tooth, I gotta say, and these have been the best thing that has ever happened to me. Maybe the best or the worst, I don't know, because I eat them way too much and they're not that cheap. So although they're really good, and I'm just happy that a product like this exists. I believe Smart Sweets was actually created by a girl in Vancouver, and she created them at a very young age. So like, awesome young female entrepreneur power. And she basically created, I think in her own kitchen, created a healthier, like low sugar option when it comes to gummies. And now they started out with just like sweet and sour gummy bears, and now they have everything. They have like licorice, they have worms, they have, I feel like I just saw something else come through. Oh, the Coke bottles, like, are you kidding me? Costco carries like big boxes of them. That's like so much cheaper, but they're sweetened with stevia. They're super high in fiber. This one here uses things like carrot, pumpkin, blackcurrant and spirulina for natural colors, which is like a big thing when it comes to candy, is like red dyes and stuff like that, which is so bad for kids and their like mental development and stuff. So I really try to like not have artificial dyes in my food when possible. So just awesome that this exists. Thank you, Smart Sweets. I love you. I've also worked with them because I work with brands I love, and I love supporting awesome brands doing awesome things and helping curve my sweet tooth a little bit better. So now that we did the gummies, we also have the chocolate, which I'm not like, I love chocolate. I just find I don't eat a ton of it just because I'm very sensitive to caffeine, and like the better for you good chocolate usually has like a higher percentage of cocoa and that has caffeine in it. So I love chocolate, but I don't so much love the caffeine in it. I usually will gravitate towards like a good quality milk chocolate or like a dark chocolate that's not like super dark. So I have a couple of different options. There's other ones too that I don't have here, which I'll mention. I love Theo's. These are so good, especially their peanut butter cups. These are basically like a healthier Reese's cups. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is. Like peanut butter and chocolate is so good. And I love Reese's peanut butter cups. Like I would still get one. Like I still randomly will get like a regular chocolate bar. I just like don't do it often, but like if I'm at my mom's and she has some there, maybe a Kit Kat, even though I used to hate Kit Kat growing up, like I'll eat it, you know, but I'm not gonna be like, this is my go-to chocolate I eat all the time and that's good for me. So this one here just has better ingredients, like better peanut butter, cane sugar instead of just like white sugar. It's just delicious, and I just think that they're a great company. They have really great chocolate bars. This one is salted almond milk chocolate. Oh, so good. They also have a salted caramel. And then another one that I think is a really great brand for just like healthy chocolate is Midday Squares. They actually sent me like a huge box of all the flavors to try. And they have, this one is the almond crunch, which is so good. Definitely more like a chocolate bar consistency. And then they have the fudge, wait, which one is the chocolate? Hang on, there's a softer one. Oh yeah, this is the softer one, the almond crunch. This one I think is more of like a hard chocolate. The fudge, yeah. And then they have once again, a peanut butter and chocolate one. Like they've won me over. They're delicious. I think they call it like functional chocolate. So it's just like chocolate with benefits, you know? Other chocolates I think are great. Lily Sweets, they have these chocolate covered almonds that are great. They also have baking chocolate and stuff. Camino, great chocolate, and Alter Ego is delicious. They have like truffles and stuff. So there's so many great healthier chocolate options. Gideo chocolate is I think a Canadian brand. Yeah, lots of options to curb your chocolate obsessions. The next category is granola bars, which to be honest, I prefer to make homemade. Granola bars and granola, I prefer homemade, but there are slowly getting more options out there that I think are a lot better and super tasty. So this is one of them, Made Good. I first discovered them because my nieces and nephew have allergies. This was one of the few brands of snacks that they could actually eat because they were nut-free, dairy-free, egg-free, and everything free. I know Chloe's laughing because like it's hard to find. It's like funny but sad. Like it's hard to find snacks, but luckily there's so many brands and options that are coming out right now that are just, they're also school safe, which is great. These have like veggies in them. I did not know that. They have broccoli, carrots, tomatoes, beets, shiitake, mushrooms. What, in a granola bar? Yeah, Made Good. Yeah, wow. Wow. Anyways, this is what I survived off of for like my beginning postpartum journey breastfeeding. They were always in, if you've seen previous videos, they were always in like my little breastfeeding snack caddy. They have a lot of different flavors. They also have like little granola like balls, bites, or whatever you want to call them, that we just get big bags of them from Costco, and they have like berry one and a chocolate chip one, both really good. I've pretty much tried them all now. And they're also just great to add into like your kids' school lunch bag. Next we have the protein bar, which is so hard to find ones that are actually good and don't taste like chalk. So I really like this one from Perfect Bar. I feel like it stands out from other ones because it's like a fresh food protein bar. You actually store this one in the fridge, and it has like a bunch of like whole foods in it. And it also just tastes really good. This one legit tastes like cookie dough. Like the texture, I inhale one of these, and the other thing I like about them is you eat one and you're actually like satisfied for a little bit. It's not like the Made Good bars are like good for a little snack, but I'm not like, oh, I'm good, you know? It's just like a snack to time you over for a little bit. This is like actually kind of like a mini meal. Definitely do not replace your meals with this, but like if we are hiking or something, I can eat this and it will sustain me till my next meal. They have a bunch of different flavors, but I like this one, the chocolate chip peanut butter one. Other bars I like is RX bars. I had my phase with them. I feel like I'll go through a phase where I like eat one thing and only that thing, and then I like find something else. Next up we have crackers, which is something we always have, and I feel like it's still like a snacky food, although I'm not like, give me a cracker, you know, like I definitely prefer a chip, but crackers have a place in the world. You need them for dipping the hummus, the guac, the salsa. If you just do like a charcuterie board, these are great. Some of our go-to brands, Mary's, we've been through it. Mary. I think it definitely used to be called Mary's Gone Crackers, which I thought was a really cute name. But in Canada, it's just Mary's Organic Crackers. This is the black pepper one. We usually just buy like the big Costco box ones. Let me see if we have them. This is the one, I think, yeah, they definitely changed their packaging. These are the ones we get all the time from Costco, just because the small ones can be a little bit more expensive. So we get the large bulk ones because we go through them a lot. And they are essentially like a flax seedy cracker. I think they're nut free. Simple ingredients. This is brown rice, quinoa, flaxseed, sesame seeds, tamari, sea salt, black pepper. Done. Like not a bunch of fillers and weird ingredients or processed stuff. They're delicious. They're very crunchy. Other ones that I like are their sesame rice crackers. I get a lot. I also like, they have another cracker from them that is like a soft cracker that they just, not recently, but like newer. Oh, Narns. They're like a softer oat cracker. I like more with like sweet things like peanut butter and jam. Oh, and you know what's also really great? Simple Mills makes these almond crackers with sea salt that we also buy a lot. They have a cheesy one as well. Delicious. So those are just some like options for you that we love because we are just big like dippers, like always with the hummus, always with the cheeses and stuff as like a little midday snack. And then last but not least, we have ice cream. I could not do a healthy snack swaps video without showing you some ice cream because I could just eat ice cream every day. It's so good. I don't know, am I the only one that just like loves ice cream? So my two go-to flavors, mint chocolate chip, cookie dough, those are like holy grails. But I have, well, one of my holy grails with me. So this one is the Halo Top Mint Chip. They also have a vegan line, but I do think their just like original line is a little bit better. This one has way less sugar. There is dairy in this one. And it does have like a few different like gums and ingredients in it. But what I like is that I can have it and it's not like a major sugar rush. I'm very sensitive to sugars, but I love ice cream. So this is just like a way for me to still enjoy it, but with not like a crazy amount of sugar. This one has 10 grams of sugar per 3/4 of a cup. And regular ice cream, I think is like 20 plus grams per serving. And then this one is by far, I think I'm gonna say the best ice cream flavor out there, like dairy or non-dairy. This one is a cashew milk ice cream, which holy crap is the best kind of ice cream ever. It's delicious. It's by So Delicious, and it's the salted caramel cluster. And this won't last, you know. I might have you for lunch today. It is so good. They nailed it. I could give this to somebody who has never had dairy-free ice cream and they would not know the difference. It's delicious. Cashews have like a really nice creamy texture to them and flavor. That's why you can make a lot of cream sauces with them. And made into ice cream is magical. There are other ice creams that I do like, and sometimes I just get regular Coritha's ice cream, Dairy Queen, Baskin Robbins. Like I will get regular ice cream, but like at home, if I want like a little treat after dinner and I don't want all the sugar, these are great. This one does have, oh, it's a lot of sugar, but it's so good, it's worth it. This one has 27 grams of sugar per 3/4 of a cup. So a little bit of a difference, but still worth it. So hashtag no regrets. There you have it, 10 healthy snack swaps that I love. And there's definitely many more that I could talk about, but these are just like the top 10 that came to mind. If you guys want to find all the links to these products, I'm gonna have a full blog post down below with all the brands and where you can buy them. Also, leave me a comment down below letting me know your favorite healthy snack swap. I would love to try out new snacks for research purposes, of course. And if you aren't already following me, make sure you are subscribed. Click that red button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more like swap videos like this. I could do a baking one. I could do just like a basics one, a sauces and like condiments one. Maybe I'll have a little poll here. Definitely let me know what you guys would like to see next, and I can definitely do that for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna have to probably dive into some of these. We are going on a trip, leaving today, so I'm probably, I'm gonna take a couple and have them for some road snacks. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous day and healthy, happy snacking. Bye guys.